What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode, or should I say our first episode, or 54th episode of the Zeebs Deebs MMA podcast, MMA HQ, whatever you want to call it. We tried this thing last week, about 7 different takes, and it got messed up. So a brief breakdown. Me and Debo are going to be recording a YouTube show about every Monday or Tuesday, breaking down all the fights from the week before, upcoming fights, breaking down predictions, and eventually this is going to go on Spotify, and hopefully like the podcast on iTunes and stuff.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, so we'll do it in audio once, but we got to figure out the video completely for sure before that. So that's just a brief breakdown. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. If you ever want on, let us know. We're just going to get right into this. This is all freelancing each week. Not really preparing anything, just going to talk. But the first thing I know we did want to talk about was the fight on Saturday, which was April 17th, Whitaker Gaslam. What did you think?
Dude, Whitaker was like spot on.
Yeah.
I think he beat Izzy. Beat Izzy.
I was thinking that the whole time. I'm like, if he fights like this, like, dude, he might win the belt back. That might have been one of the best he's ever looked.
Yeah, it's the best I've ever seen him.
I mean, yeah, like from
he was
recent
spot
for sure.
on, dude. And Calvin was like foot and foot with him. He was just, a punch or two behind. He was only looking at one punch, wasn't looking for like combos or anything.
Dude, that was a hell of a performance. One of the best main event performances of the year so far, I could probably say. Usman's win over Burns was really, really good and notable. Francis Ngannou as well. But a full, complete fight without like a finish or a knockout, man, Whitaker looks really freaking good. And he has to be, he has to fight for the belt, right? No one else.
I don't know who else he would fight.
Dana said Vertilli or whatever, but if Whitaker's not ready, but what's that mean? They're going to just, hey, Whitaker, Rob, like October, or it's someone else? Like,
yeah, probably.
I'm sure he'll be ready, though. He's not going to pass it up. And hopefully Izzy's not, like, weird about it, Oh, blah, blah, blah. Like, because he never seemed keen on, like, giving him a rematch, but.
No,
So we'll see, but hopefully.
How about Arlovsky getting a win, dude?
Yeah, first time in 7 years. Or I can't believe he won. He won by decision, yeah.
By the skin of his teeth.
Yeah, he got. I don't think I really like paid attention to too much of the other fights. I was doing like so many other different things. Tracy Cortez got a big win. She's 9-1 now. There wasn't really anything notable that I
Gerald Mearshart, him coming back from
he lost a
7-second KO.
Hamza, yeah, he had a huge win. I saw that fight, actually. I did watch that fight. That was a huge win for him, man. Pretty sure he's a decent-sized underdog, too.
He was huge.
Yeah, so that was a good fight. Jessica Pena had a big win. Austin Hubbard, I love that dude. He won.
Austin Hubbard, dude, his only bump in the road was your boy, Joe. That was it. Yeah. Mark Madsen he lost to, but still, like, the only time I think he's been stopped was Joe Selecki.
Wow, that's crazy.
At least in the UFC, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to watch him.
He lost a couple decisions in UFC, but never got stopped. Yeah, he got submitted by Selecki. That's freaking awesome. Mm-hmm. That's just good. Selecki's a beast. Yeah, Hubbard, I just saw, pretty sure he's to fight again.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure I read yesterday that he was scheduled to fight again in June.
Wow, quick turnaround.
Yeah, I'll have to look. I'm trying to look here down on my phone. No, there's nothing on there. But yeah, that'd be cool. But overall, I didn't watch. I've watched like bits and pieces of the whole card. Obviously, I had my eyes on the main event. I had it on. I just was doing other things, so I'm not really sure. I can't really say how great of a card it was for sure. But with that being said, this weekend is the card of cards. Arguably one of the biggest UFC pay-per-views of all time because of the pandemic. They haven't had fans, and this Saturday, for the first time since I think the first weekend of March, maybe, of 2020. 15,000 fans, packed arena, 100%,
Yeah.
Jacksonville, Florida. UFC 261, Saturday the 24th of April. Dana came out and said today in an interview on Yahoo, he's like, fans don't have to wear their masks. They can if they choose, but no one is forced to wear them. Interesting. It's going to be crazy in there. We talked last week about it. Everyone's going to be like the UFC guy, GIF, just with his shirt off that just has like UFC on his forehead or just bleed or whatever. With the beer. The alcohol consumption there, I feel like, will be through the roof. They could break a record for most booze sold at a UFC fight. Just because, excuse me, I just expect everyone to just be going absolutely batshit crazy.
There's nothing else to do in Florida, especially Jacksonville.
No. And, I mean, it's sold out in less than a minute. UFC fans are some of the crazy, wildest, most passionate fans in the world. So I think it's going to be off the charts. We can go ahead and break that down. The early prelims are at 6 o'clock on ESPN2 for free. Four fights on there. Anything particular that stands out to you?
No, nothing.
No,
which is exciting because I'll tune in just to learn something.
Yeah, this is where we'll find a fighter for like 3 years from now. We'll be like or even their next fight we'll be following and be like, oh my god,
we'll be like, oh, that's the dude that
That's why I love watching the prelims. Like even Hamzat or whatever blew up, but like I remember watching his first ever fight in the UFC this past summer. It was on a Wednesday fight night at the early prelims at like 7 o'clock on a Wednesday. We were like, holy shit, this guy's a bad dude, and then so yeah. It's always good to tune in because the only way you're going to learn new fighters and find out more people you like and stuff and watch people of the future is by tuning in and watching it. That's it,
There's a 21-year-old on there.
Really?
Yeah, Zhu Rong. He's from China.
Oh, wow. He's 17 and 3, and he's 21 years old. So this guy has 21 so young in the fight game. No one's ever won a belt before. Well, how old was Jones?
Jones, I think, was like 22. I could be wrong. He was really close, though.
Yeah. But, man, 20 fights already at 21. That guy's brain's going to be mush by the time he's 30. Be like Cowboy.
Oh, my goodness.
But, yeah, I'd definitely tune in. Free fights at 6 p.m., and it just gets the night going. The crowd will be coming in. I could expect the crowd being like completely full in there by 9 o'clock, which is pretty rare-ish for.
Yeah, it's very rare. Yeah, no one's ever in there early. Even like when you go to like Vegas, like no one comes in until if the co-main is good enough, they'll come in. But if not, it's like right before the main event, dude.
Dude, I know it's crazy.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there since like 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock.
When I was at Madison Square Garden, it was pretty. I think around like 9:30, that place was packed full.
Which one was that?
UFC 244. Masvidal
what was
Diaz for the BMF.
The prelims were good though, weren't they?
Oh yeah, they were stacked. I think Corey Anderson fought Johnny Walker on Arlovsky fought Rosenstruik.
Brad Tavares, Edmund Shabazian, and Shane Burgos. Yeah, you watched. Your prelims were 4 knockouts.
Yeah, they were fire, too. All those names are big names. You know? And then the card started off with Kevin Lee, I think, knocking out Gregor Gillespie, which is like, that was one of the best knockouts I may have seen, and I saw it live, so that was cool. But yeah, that card was pretty full.
That was a good one, yeah.
The one I went to before that, 235, it was Usman. He beat Woodley for the belt, and Jones Smith. No one probably got in there until before, what's his name, started fighting, the Usman-Woodley fight. But that card was also stacked. Because it had...
Yeah, that was Askren's debut.
Yeah. Askren and Lawler was pretty full. But then, like, the first fight on the pay-per-view was Garbrandt and Pedro Munoz. Wally Zhang, or whatever her name is, who's fighting this
fought in the prelims there.
Who?
Zabit and Johnny
Yeah.
Walker.
Yeah, Zabit fought Jeremy Stevens. Dude, that was another stack. I only go to stack cards, baby.
Yeah.
It's all 2 cards. I got lucky on both.
You're right.
So yeah, I mean, definitely tune in the early prelims. Why not? If you're planning on watching the fights in your home, they're free. Then 8 p.m. on ESPN. More prelims from 8 to 10. The other cowboy, Alex Oliveira, or whatever, he's fighting the main event of the prelims versus Randy Brown. Randy Brown's, I mean, he's 30, but he only has like a couple 12. He's 12-4. I don't know what
late bloomer.
Yeah, his last fight was Vincent Luque, and he lost.
Yeah, he got knocked out.
Yeah,
for sure. Wow, he hasn't fought. Oh no, never mind. That was last year.
I'm not sure of the odds on that. I'm gonna pull up some of the odds for the fights actually right now as well. Give you folks at home a betting idea. Let you know some of the bets that I like too for the main card. Yeah.
Yeah, let me know the line on the Randy Brown one.
Yeah, Randy Brown is minus 154.
I did put money on Oliveira.
Yeah, I know. Plus 126 isn't a bad market. Throw 15 to $20 on.
What's Oliveira by submission?
Let me look here. It's not on there yet. Right now on FanDuel, since it's only Tuesday, you can only do the winner.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I don't once again know too much about these the main prelims. No real big name sticks out to me, but they stacked the main card enough that these guys are all just getting a chance to prove themselves in front of the first full crowd. So if someone makes a huge knockout on those early prelims or prelims, they're in the right direction.
Straight up.
Yeah, for sure. So big opportunity for all those guys, and to win fans because everyone's gonna be tuning in. I think this pay-per-view is gonna sell a shit ton. I'm saying 1.3, 1.4 million buys. Which
I don't know.
Only like 2 or 3 pay-per-views have been over 1.5. And they're all Connors. So it'll be interesting.
What a waste of money.
Yeah. Yeah, the Conor Khabib one was the most selling. And then the pay-per-view stacked.
Dude, the pay-per-view's ridiculous.
10 p.m. pay-per-view, ESPN Plus, buy it on there. It's like $65 now.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like $65 or $70 now.
And how much is ESPN Plus per month?
$5.
So there's a $5 paywall,
yeah,
and then $65 more. So you're paying $70.
Yeah, plus you get taxed, so it's like $73.
Yeah, no thanks.
So yeah, it starts off Anthony Smith versus Jimmy Crute, lightweight bout. Jimmy Crute's 12-1. Anthony Smith finally won his last fight after going on a skid there. He lost to John Jones, but then he beat Gustafson, and then Glover beat him, and someone else beat him after
Glover
that.
beat his teeth out. Yeah. That was one of the hardest fights to watch.
How
do you walk to your corner, tell them your teeth are falling out?
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, you're good, man. Go ahead."
And they don't stop the fight for you.
Yeah. Like, oh, dude, like, if someone ever drops a hit like that, like, take it.
Yeah.
Like, dude's not going to be like, I'm done.
Yeah.
You got to take that into your own hands.
That's nuts.
His teeth were literally getting blown out.
That's why we love it, baby. That's what the fans want to see.
That shit was heartbreaking, man.
Anthony Smith plus 168 and Jimmy Crute's minus 210. I mean,
I bet you the odds for Jimmy Crute to knock him out are probably like pretty low.
Yeah,
I think that's what
I like Crute by knockout.
Yeah, I'll take Smith by submission though. I want to be afraid to put some skin on that.
I'm doing a 5-man parlay of all the fights.
Are you gonna put the top 3 in decisions, or you think they're gonna be stoppages?
I'll probably just do money lines for the 5 parlay, and then after that, bet each fight individually with like a finish or something to try to get some odds.
I was gonna say because you're not gonna get too much money. I'm sure Kamaru's. Well, yeah. Hold on. Weidman, Uriah Hall, and I think that should start it off.
Yeah, Weidman's minus 122 and Hall's plus 100.
Wow.
I like Uriah Hall. So I like Jimmy Crute minus 210, Uriah Hall plus 100. Valentina is minus 400.
Dude, I forgot Uriah Hall beat up Anderson Silva and started crying.
Yep.
Dude.
Zhang is minus 192. I like her. And then Usman at minus 400. If you
What's Shevchenko?
She's minus 400. If you take, so if you take Crute, Hall, Shevchenko, Zhang, Usman, it's only 10 to win 60.
Yeah.
That's
what I mean.
That's a low payout for a five leg parlay. So do it your own risk. I might switch it up, but I mean we can break down whatever. But yeah, I like Crute, Hall, Shevchenko to retain, Wally Zhang or however you pronounce her to retain, and Kamaru Usman to retain. Unfortunately, we'll break down that fight more in depth. Yeah, Jimmy Crute fight it'll be a good fight, and Hall and Weidman are just two like veterans in the game that are just probably gonna go out there and lay it all on the line for the fans and probably try to freaking kill each other. Weidman, I feel like, is probably gonna go for a kill shot. I would assume
I
so.
think Weidman's gonna wrestle.
Yeah.
I think he's just gonna go and just try to get an easy win.
Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting fight.
Yeah, Uriah could probably knock him out. When's the last? Oh yeah. Dominic Reyes knocked out Chris Weidman. So.
Oh, man.
Last year.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's right. And that was his last fight. Or did Weidman fight someone after Reyes and won?
He fought Omari Akhmedov. Which I feel like Omari was a step-in for that fight.
Yeah.
I don't think Weidman was booked again. I could be wrong.
I don't remember that being hyped up.
No, So, I think he stepped in.
I mean, the fight doesn't really do much for me, but the fact that
it should open it.
The fact that it's on the first pay-per-view with full fans before 3 title fights, I'll take it all day.
Yeah,
it's whatever. Then the least
I'll eat during that fight.
Huh?
I said I'll eat during that fight.
Yeah. Well, the fight that I'll probably recharge on some wings and stuff. Valentina Shevchenko versus Jessica Andrade. 5-round title fight. I mean, this is gonna be. Man? Yeah, this it's like almost a Nunes fight. You just expect Valentina just to whoop her ass. I mean, Jessica's not a slouch. I mean, she was just the former champion in the weight division below this one, So it's not like she's a slouch, but I just don't really see. I mean, it might surprise us, but I think Valentina wins second round.
Oh, yeah, I will say second or third.
Yeah.
I don't see that one. Yeah, I mean...
I don't see it going the distance, but...
No.
I don't think it might be that entertaining. But, hey.
Might get a highlight KO.
Yeah, it's a title fight,
Chicago.
Though. So, you never know. People are coming... The challengers usually, unless you're Yoel Romero fighting Adesanya, you come out hungry. So, we'll see what the hell happens there. And then... my dream, this is maybe, this could be maybe in the top 3 most hyped, women's fights I've ever been excited for. I don't know, that's tough, because I was excited for a lot of Rousey fights, and when Joanna just fought Welly, or however you pronounce her name, I was so hyped for that fight, and that turned into one of the greatest fights I've ever watched in my entire life. 5-round slobber knocker. Easily the greatest women's fight of all time, but maybe top 5 UFC fights ever. It was that insane. If you never watched it, go back and watch it. I'm telling you. It was absolutely insane. And Rose is just as tough. She's a badass. Thug Rose. The crowd's going to be hot for this. They're 2 good fan favorites, and they're just throwing. They're going to throw down.
Yeah,
they're
going to deliver. That shit about, what's it called? Wiley being red. I think Wiley's going to hurt her.
Yeah.
I think Wiley's going to hurt her
Did you see the videos of Wiley's kicks? ESPN posted today? My God. Dude, I'm most excited about this fight for the entire night.
Really?
I'll get into why later once we talk about the other one. But yeah, this is, this fight to me is huge. I'm so excited for this fight. This is a must-see fight for me. this fight really drives me for being excited for the whole night for some reason. I don't know. I'm just really, really, really pumped. I'd love to see Rose win, but if she loses, I like Welly too. If I can never say her name right. I don't either, but I just hope they freaking deliver. And they should.
They will. So, they will. Both of those female fights will deliver for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not excited about the other one, but who knows? I mean, like I said, she has a lot, Jessica has nothing to lose, so you just got to come out swinging and just, or, get some nice takedowns, get a couple clips in, win the first couple rounds, and then,
ride it out.
Make Valentina fight, from behind.
Yeah, but do you want Valentina playing catch up?
Yeah, do you want Valentina to be coming after you in the 4th and 5th round? Probably not.
No.
But yeah, I think Whaley and Rose tears the freaking house down. I think that gets the crowd. I think that'll be the moment the crowd is the wildest of the night. Loudest, crazy, is the perfect co-main event for the first crowd back to then hype people up for a huge fan favorite main event that everyone, when it got announced the last time Jorge Masvidal fought Usman, it was on 5 or 6 days notice on Fight Island, the first Fight Island pay-per-view, so everyone was all hyped about that, and realistically everyone all week was jizzing in their pants about this fight. Not maybe as much real diehard fans, but I mean everyone else in the world. This brought in a lot of mainstream, back to the sport, and especially that pay-per-view, and everyone was just jizzing about it. And then it turned up being terrible fight, disappointing. Jorge just got gassed. Usman stepped all over him, beat his damn ass all up and down the octagon. So, but I think the crowd is going to be really, really hot for this, and hoping that Jorge turns around. But to me, I don't see what's different.
And there's nothing different.
Like I said about last week, McGregor Poirier, I just don't know what I should be so much more excited about, because I want Jorge to win, but what should I be so excited about expecting him to win and think is really going to be different? He gets 6 weeks, but dude, Kamaru Usman might be one of the greatest, second best welterweight.
Good catch there.
Yeah,
good
second
catch.
Best welterweight of all time.
Yeah, great catch.
Behind GSP. So, I don't know. I'm excited for it, and I'll be more pumped when it happens. But, I want Jorge to win so bad, and I don't think it's going to, so it's just hard for me to be really, really pumped. I almost wish the Fight Island fight would have never happened between them, and this was the first time they were meeting, because then, you would probably agree with me on this, the hype would be real. It would be really real, If we were going, we'd be ecstatic for it, hoping for a shit. Because, they're going to deliver, I think. I don't see Jorge coming out the same as last time. But, like I said again, I just don't see a real different result. I almost see, maybe not as dominant of a performance, but I still see Usman winning. Unanimous decision.
If Jorge can't come out and blow his wad again.
Yeah, he did in the
does
first
that,
round
he's burnt. If he doesn't catch him, yeah. And I think Gilbert hits harder than Jorge, to be honest.
Yeah.
Now Jorge might have cleaner hands.
Rocked him.
But yeah.
He rocked Kamaru a lot, dude.
Yeah.
There was about a couple for 10 good seconds. I'm like, holy shit, Burns is knocking him out. I'm like, dude, he's knocking him out in the first round. This is over. This is done. But nope, got my hopes up. I love Usman though, man. I just don't know why I root against him every fight. I have nothing wrong with
He's a boring champ. Same reason everyone doesn't like John Jones. He was a boring champ.
Yeah, I love Jones, but I never.
Yeah, well, the rest of the fucking world doesn't.
Yeah, I know. I don't know, man. I'm rooting diehard. Rose and Jorge back to back. Gonna be going nuts in front of my TV, hammering beers, crushing wings, drinking Poirier sauce, crushing Modelo's, the official beer of the UFC. I'm pumped. I don't know. The more I talk about it, I'm pumped. I just haven't talked about it in days, so I wasn't really excited. But now that we're, recording this and talking, and once it starts, I'll be amped. But like I said, I'm going in expecting all the champions to retain, and all the favorites to win, but still
easily.
be a good energy, good night, But like I said, man, with that crowd, anything can happen. People are gonna be, it's
going to be a slobber knocker night for sure.
It'd be like if me and you fought on 6 days' notice on an island. I mean, it's a big pay-per-view, but no one's there, and
now everyone's there for the
I just
rematch.
completely whooped your ass, and then you're like, all right, I get you on 6 weeks' notice now in front of a whole crowd. Like, dude, I'm coming for you now. You know what I mean? So I hope Jorge. I mean, I don't doubt Jorge's confidence that he believes he can win, or his hype. I just hope he is full. I don't know. Hopefully they just watched a lot of tape, did a lot of different things and adjustments, and I forget who said it. I think it might have been DC. It was Daniel Cormier yesterday on Ariel's show that if Jorge is going to win, he has to be the best version he's ever been of him. But also, if anyone can possibly stop Usman, it could be Jorge,
Right.
So
I don't know. I said Gilbert Burns would stop him, and then
he was close, man. Gilbert might get another shot, but I think Wonderboy beats Gilbert. So I think Wonderboy's gonna get a title shot eventually. He's gonna work his way in.
I think he's gonna be that guy that just misses it. I don't think he ever gets.
I think he beat freaking Woodley the first time when they draw it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think he definitely won, but it was just way too close to give him the belt. But
you have to beat the champ.
It's crazy. Interesting fact about Usman, I think since maybe ever in UFC, or I know at least from the Woodley fight when he won the belt until now, he's never lost a round. Or he might have lost no, I think he lost a round to Colby and possibly the one to Burns, but that's about it. And he's never been taken down. There's just insane stats about Usman.
Yeah, I was gonna say he was taken down, but no, he hasn't.
Yeah,
Derek Brunson wasn't never really taken down until Kevin Holland took him down.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Which is awesome because I remember him tackling him. He's like, "I got one."
Yeah, dude, Holland.
What a joke.
Yeah, whatever. I loved him, and then these past 2 fights just killed me on him. Usman's lost once in his career, and it was his second fight ever, back in 2013. He's undefeated in the UFC, 18-1. I mean, he's beat big names, I mean, Damian Maia, RDA, Woodley for the belt, beat Covington, Masvidal, and Burns so far in his defenses. And then Dana said if Usman wins Saturday, they're supposedly scheduling him and Colby, they're setting that matchup's going to be set in stone. Obviously, no date and location will be set, but he said if Usman wins, it's...
Put it on the McGregor card.
Usman Colby, dude. with your boy, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Oh, dude.
And Woodley, not Woodley, Burns and freaking Wonderboy are on that.
Yeah, but what fucking can are they gonna give O'Malley? Because he's terrified. He won't say yes to Cheeto.
Cheeto just accepted a fight. I just read that
Well,
today.
It sucks because I was looking at O'Malley's history, and he fought Thomas Almeida, who's been in the UFC since I'm talking name wise.
Yeah.
Thomas Almeida, who's been in the UFC since 2013-ish.
Yeah.
And
Sean Strickland.
Well, and Eddie Wineland. Who's been in there in the UFC since 2011.
Not Sean Strickland. Yeah. I don't know why.
2011. And then Cheeto Vera was in between, so he hasn't had any new blood yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
None at all.
I mean, my brother-in-law sent me a thing too that went over who it could be out of the rankings, and him and his buddy crossed the names off, and we all came up with could be Jimmy Rivera possibly. He's ranked number 11.
Jimmy's gonna get beat up again.
Yeah. And then another name on that list that stood out, number 7 ranked in that division, which is insane, bantamweight, Frankie Edgar. It could be Frankie.
Still, that's still old blood.
But do you think it's Cruz? Do you think it could be Cruz? Dude, if it's Cruz, I'll be sick. Jacked about that.
That
Like,
would
I'd
be
be
sick.
so hyped. I mean, yeah, once again, to your point, Cruz is kind of old blood, but Cruz is one of the best in that division of all time. So, I mean, that's just that'd just be so awesome. So awesome.
Let me look up the rankings. I just want to peek at them real quick.
Yeah. But yeah, so Sean O'Malley just said out today that he's fighting on July 10th. They offered him a fight. He didn't say who. That's the Conor McGregor Poirier card that Debo is going to be attending. He already has his tickets and everything. So he'll be there in Vegas. We'll have some live
I beat the
footage.
bots.
Nice. Yeah, we'll be doing what's it called? Recording the show when he's out there. Maybe give us some inside scoop on some things. So yeah, that's cool. That's why we're bringing up Sean O'Malley.
Do you think they're because Sean O'Malley's not ranked, and Marlon and Cheetah Vera is 15. So you think they're gonna give him someone like single digits?
I mean,
Jimmy Rivera's 11. Yeah. Don't give him Marab Dvalishvili because I think Marab would starch him.
Yeah. What about
Cody Stallman? He probably beat up.
What about Rafael or whatever at number 10?
Rafael Sancio.
Yeah.
Give him, but that goes right back to my thing. That's old blood.
I mean, who in that division's young?
Marlon Moraes is semi-young. Rob Font, I don't know why he's number 3. That's crazy. He snuck up there.
Well, he's fighting. Who's he fighting? Garbrandt in a couple weeks.
I believe so. 3 and 4, and then Sandhagen gets Dillashaw, which also doesn't make any sense.
Cody Stallman's fighting someone, I think, too.
Dude, the whole bantamweight division has gone to shit since Peter fucking
it's crazy
illegally kneed his head off.
Yeah,
dude.
I like it because it is stacked, but yeah, a lot of the guys are like older dudes. But
like literally half of these names right here are old.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it could be fucking Frankie Edgar.
I'm cool with it. I'm cool with any fight. Like I said, like months ago on one of our other recordings, I wasn't excited for Sean O'Malley versus Thomas Almeida. I'm excited for this next fight.
Yeah,
I'm excited
because it has to be a ranked fight now. They have to give him someone ranked. They have to.
Exactly.
He's way too hyped, and I think he's pretty damn good. And you just got, I mean, hell, they were giving freaking Hazmat freaking Leon Edwards, who's ranked 3rd. So,
yeah.
I mean, hell, he could be fighting who's 5th, or,
Jose Aldo's 5.
Dude, I won't lie, that'd get me going. That'd get the blood rushing again as well.
It would literally just be us watching Jose get his old ass beat.
Jose versus Sean O'Malley starts off the fucking pay-per-view for the Conor card. Book it. They'll probably put a female fight on there. You got Wonder Boy. I think Wonder Boy Burns deserves to be the co. Unless
no, that's gonna be it for sure.
I mean, because they're not gonna do a title fight. Why? You don't need to. That has to be the co. What else could even be the co? There's nothing that I can think of.
Ty and Greg Hardy's probably gonna be like prelim main event.
That should open the whole damn show. Bums.
I wish, dude.
Yeah, I bet you Greg Hardy will definitely be on ESPN. 100%.
Oh, for sure.
He'll be on the free main prelims, 8 p.m. to 10. He might be the co-main event of the prelims, which sucks, but whatever.
Oh, I'd be so upset, man.
Yeah,
I go to too many Greg Hardy fights.
Yeah.
Way too many.
I'm going this freaking November if they're in Madison Square Garden or wherever. This fall for anywhere on the East Coast, I'm going. Anywhere.
I'm just excited that I'm going out for fight week.
Yeah, that's gonna be sick, dude.
Yeah,
anywhere, Pennsylvania, Maryland, or Ohio. They might go to Ohio because Ohio's letting a lot of fans in. So, we'll see. I mean, Pennsylvania, they'll go to Philly.
They did one in Pittsburgh once, but Philly just had the Paul Felder fight like 2 years ago.
Yeah, the drive to Philly sucks.
I do it almost every week.
Yeah. Well, then you can just ride me down and we'll go. So problem solved on that one.
Yeah, I don't mind it, dude. It's easy.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll drive
all in all, come 6 o'clock Saturday, I'm gonna be as hyped up as I was. This has the feel to me as the first fight back last May. The Gaethje Ferguson pay-per-view, their first fight back from COVID. This feels like that. Like,
I hate these 3 titles. Like, it makes the card so long.
Yeah, it does
for no
drag it
reason.
out.
Like, even if it's over in, like, a first-round knockout, they still do all the closing, like,
They would have been
and it
fine
just
without
drags,
Valentina,
man.
but their problem was they announced her as the first. They announced her forever ago for this card.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
by the time they realized they could do fans, and they surprised us with the Rose fight and the Usman Jorge fight, they couldn't get rid of her. So they kind of dug themselves in a deep with that one.
I don't know, 3, because we just had 3 titles the other week.
Yeah.
It's just, like I said, it's a little long, man. Even for, like, a diehard, it's...
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be... Gotta pace myself for that main event.
Yeah, you'll probably be fucking asleep.
Nah, I won't
I'll
be
get a text from you in the morning.
Yeah, no, I'll be up, I promise you. You might not get a text till the morning, but I'll be watching. I might not know how to operate a phone or I'll be dead. It's my birthday weekend, so I'm definitely celebrating to the full. I was like, hey, it's the best possible fight they could do for birthday weekend, too. So
yeah.
Bring it back with fans. I'm just so excited to hear the crowd go nuts. And all the
right.
I bet you there's a lot of celebrities. Fighters.
Probably.
Definitely
because
fighters,
it's Florida.
Too. So, be cool. Yeah, hopefully Travis Barker or Kourtney Kardashian again.
He's there sucking on her toe or something.
Yeah. She was sucking on his thumb. Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. Jesus.
So, I don't know. Oh, Ultimate Fighter, Ortega and Volkanovski, whatever. I mean, that doesn't even want to draw me in because there's no bad blood, but I'm definitely going to watch.
Right.
Starts like the first Tuesday of June. It's 12 weeks long. Bantamweight and middleweight guys, 8 of each on ESPN Plus. It ends August like 17th or something. Is a Tuesday. And that Saturday coming up, I believe, is when the pay-per-view is going to be that Nunes is on. So I bet you Nunes might be the and then Volk and Ortega will fight for the belt.
That'd be cool.
So, yeah, I think that'll happen. Still waiting on the yawn. Oh no, he got surgery, so he's out till the fall.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah, my boy's hurt.
Man, I love Sterling, but I kind of hope Yawn just beats his ass this time.
He's going to, like he did last time. I hope he needs his fucking head off again, dude.
He might. So, yeah, and another thing to go off on, end the show on, Dana White said today on Yahoo Sports, Francis Ngannou's next opponent is the Black Beast. And if you don't recall, the Black Beast beat Ngannou. So, that's why, whatever. I love it. I love Black Beast, but give me fucking John Jones. Give the people what they want. That is truthfully, I don't care what anyone says, that's truthfully maybe the biggest, the biggest, baddest main event of all time. Like, you can't tell me a fight that, I mean, that's just, those levels are huge, man.
Wherever that is, we should try to go to that one.
Yeah. See, like, that's like, I would travel, well, dude, you know where it could be. Is November in Madison Square Garden, because John Jones has always wanted to headline Madison Square Garden. It's a dream of his. Yeah, I'll throw. I can't say how much money I'll throw because my wife might watch this, but I'll throw. I'll
text me it.
I'll throw 4 figures down. I don't care.
That's all good.
I'll throw over a stack.
At least it'll be cheaper than my Vegas fucking trip. You know, you don't have to buy a hotel and a flight.
Yeah, true. Drive up there, so. All right, that's all I got for this week.
I'm cool with it,
We'll break down the pay-per-view next week and watch over. If anyone has any predictions for this week, let us know. Like I said, we're going to promote this online. I'm going to promote this pretty heavily online this week and try to get people in and send predictions for next week. Maybe get someone on the show next week to talk about the pay-per-view.
What's Jordan up to? Get him on.
Yeah,
he'd be a good
I will for sure. Yeah.
'Cause you know he's down.
Yeah,
him and I agree more than you and I, so I'd like to talk to him
for sure.
More.
We'll definitely. Oh wait, what was your predictions for all the fights on the pay-per-view?
Dude, pretty much identical to yours.
I got Jimmy Crute over Anthony Smith.
No, you know what? Just to mix it up, we'll do our friendly thing. I'll take Anthony Smith.
Okay, I'm going Uriah Hall.
I'll take Weidman. I do not want to take Weidman, but I think it's boring. I'll take him.
Okay.
And then Shevchenko, 2nd to 3rd round knockout. Wiley Zhang.
Yep.
I think she absolutely beats Rose's ass.
Okay.
And I think Kamaru Jorge is boring, and Kamaru wins.
Yeah. All right.
Like I said, almost identical to yours, except for the two I forced.
You got Smith. I got Crute. I got Hall. You got Wyman.
Yep.
Well, I'm going Valentina.
Yeah, same.
I'll go Rose.
You're nuts. You're absolutely fucking mad.
And then I will go Usman.
Okay. So we got 3.
Yeah, 3.
Three differences.
First, our friendly bets. In all reality, I think Rose loses, but I'm hugely rooting for her. I'm hugely rooting for Jorge, but I can't pick him to win. He's got to prove me wrong.
It's not the smart choice, man.
Die-hard Jorge fan, though. I'll be going absolutely insane for him this weekend. So let's hope, he shocks us and makes me go insane. I'll somehow get a phone and call you then. You won't even want to answer me.
No, I don't answer any phone calls because it's probably going to be you on someone else's phone.
yeah.
That's like 11. I don't bother with that.
Yeah. Oh, man, you better get your nap in this weekend because, once again, you're going to be up late. This is going to be a 1:30 to 2 a.m. ender, probably. So get ready for that. Yeah, that's all I got. So we'll be back next week. Break more shit down. Talk. We did a good job just covering all the news this week that I think. So break shit down. We'll see you guys then.
See ya. Thank you.